is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. What?
Empress Emily Kaldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, And I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground. Must be cursed.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell. The Duke's brought them back. The Howlers.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
A dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent orders from war.
Let's give it a day or two.
That's Adamire in the distance. Maybe a little more.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What
Are you coming in now?
We're out of money.
Not this time.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector.
Just remember
The Grand Sir Conan
What do they
Guard
want?
is stopping and
Hopefully they
questioning
just
all
leave me
foreigners
alone.
and new workers in the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Find another way to make the
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
How'd the execution go?
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What?
Huh?
Here? Listen, I only need
This
to...
area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the Fane seeks to hide itself.
Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer. Root out the signs of corruption. Seek the scribblings and scratchings of heresy.
What shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles? She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town.
Kept from us.
Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low.
But the most faithful, resolute overseers border on heresy.
And a few
I suppose you're correct.
left by those within the outsiders. The lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voice strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so the others will not lose their way. The strange area is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseers to overseers. Apart from flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and to protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes it is told around and all written record of his existence.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
That is his tale.
Perhaps we need an eighth stricture. Defy your empress and be burned alive.
Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month.
Huh?
I
That
will
sounded like
never forget
broken glass.
He looked up at me and asked what shrine to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it, suspicion arose at once, and I questioned her sharply. To playing alone in an empty harbor at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place. And there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burning.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
The outsider's wicked cabal, those cursed figures who hunt. And shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize. was not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. There is a... It is told around...
You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters. They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm.
You want my advice? Just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. No use running!
Of overseers will watch, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself. Hold closest to the 7 strictures! If it is true that a witch now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire, do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick.
No! What? Me?
Whoever did this... What's going on here? What? Somebody's dead. So, let's see.
What happened here?
Shite!
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Oh, if only something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Someone's asking for trouble.
I
saw
someone right here.
Have a look. Let's check the place just in case. You can't stay hidden forever. Come on! I don't have time for games. What? Blood flies! Help!
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. But they can be kind of pricey.
Huh? What?
We're gonna go somewhere.
What happened here?
Don't bother looking for work at the docks. Just try. No luck. least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
I'll be damned.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Come here. I have something that... My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
They should do like me. Never read it. A new customer with coin, I bet. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I... I'm still here.
Maybe I just won't pay it all. Who's gonna say anything?
Never to return. Huh?
Wouldn't miss that.
Come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermeyer?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Store that they wouldn't let us take the carriage.
It's safe to touch the carriage rails now. Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. Blood or coin. Everyone is going to pay me their due.
Feel free to have a look around.
Anyone here? Show yourself.